When your defibrillator broke, how did you come to know of this?
Just before I came into post, I noticed when I first came to the centre that the defibrillator outside the cabinet was broken. After being in post for a few months, I've noticed that there's a lot of youths that congregate outside. What they've done is they've vandalised the outdoor box. So unfortunately now it's out of order. The defib is located within the centre. They've just kicked and smashed the lock. So now it doesn't lock. If you do now open the cabinet, it does fire out instructions for you how to use a defibrillator. So we've taped it up. Now we do close at 4 p.m. So out of hours, it's a service that is not available to the local residents that will need that support. So we're doing a charity fundraiser just to get a little bit of funds. Anybody can make a donation. The cabinet itself is £600, including VAT. So we've put a lot of events on actually just to get a little bit of money towards it. We're really eager to get it back up and running. I've spoken to Northwest Emergency Services, and they can provide the defibrillator, but not the cabinet outside. So to get a robust one, we're looking at, I think it's 500 plus VAT.
How did you come up with the idea of a raffle?
The residents came up with the idea, and the participants, the families that come within the centre, because everybody is upset that it's, what the youths have done really. So the people within the building came up with the idea of you pay £10, 75 numbers, that's £750. That would give us enough money to buy the defib, and the winner of the raffle would get £150 in cash. I did approach the youths myself one evening and said, rather than, vandalise our property, would you like to come in and take part in some volunteering activities? We've got a service called The Shed, a service called Noah's Ark, which provides animal therapy. And I just said, well, rather than, to get involved in that outside, why don't you come indoors? They didn't come back, but they are still coming back in the evening when I'm not around.
You mentioned that you came face to face with the vandals. How were they like?
It was all right. They just a bit. They need that little bit of support themselves. There isn't a lot of places within our area, within the community to go to in the evenings, and that's why I said, come in, have a look around and see how you are affecting, the families around you by vandalising that. They was polite, they was okay. They haven't came back through the day again. I believe they do congregate in the evenings, but local wardens and, patrollers do pass by in the evenings for us. It's just a shame what's happened. They need to realise what they've done really. And, with age, they probably will do.